Hello everyone, Andrew here, thank you all for tuning in, and today doing another video in EA WRC. And I thought I would revisit a video idea I had a while ago for Dirt Rally 2 but never got around to doing. And it seems appropriate considering that the weekend was the anniversary of the sad death of Richard Burns, the last British World Rally Champion, and of course he does have his namesake attached to Richard Burns Rally, which I think is the better game and I think is something every sim racer should have installed on their PC. But regardless, Codemasters had a few cars in Dirt Rally 2 and they've done it in WRC that bear Richard's name, which I really appreciate as a big fan of Richard Burns. So I thought for today's video I will just simply drive them on stages that I enjoy, because they're all cars that I enjoy, and just try and remember Richard Burns, because again, he's a driver I really respected when I was a lot younger, and it's just sad he's not around. So the first car I'm going to drive here is this Peugeot 205 GTI, and the livery on this car in WRC does have Colin McRae and Derek Ringer's names on it. You can just see the Scottish flags there. But in Dirt Rally 2, this car had Richard Burns and Robert Reed's names, so I don't really know why they've kind of omitted that from this game. It's a bit of a shame, but I digress. So yeah, in 1990, Richard was driving this car in the Peugeot Challenge, which I believe was like a very low-level, sort of club-level rally series in the UK, with the prize being a drive in the British Rally that year. Richard won it, got to do a run in the GB Rally, which was his WRC debut. I haven't actually put a lot of time in these types of cars, these H2 front-wheel drive cars. Front-wheel drive, obviously, but it's also H-Pan. My last video I was driving front-wheel drive cars, but they were all sequential, and I didn't really have to worry about heel and toe and whatnot. So I'm actually looking forward to this. I do quite like these sort of low-power front-wheel drive cars. And I've decided to come to the Sarkowski stage, probably butchered that name. Unfortunately, there's no Rally GB stages in the game. Codemasters, please, I'm praying. So I thought a fast gravel stage, this is the next best thing. So yeah, let's have some fun. Gloves are on, so you know I mean business.
5.
Let's into the power
3,
of the Peugeot 205.
Go slight left 60. Small crest 80.
Now, I actually quite enjoy driving this car. It's a nice little pocket rocket.
30.
Fun to just throw around a gravel stage such as this, so I think this will be a lot of fun. Very short gearing, I'm in 5th gear already.
Crest and 4 right, opens very long.
Yeah, not really. Haven't really driven this car a lot though.
Into crest.
Obviously, I made the video on the F2 kit cars, but to be honest, I haven't really driven front-wheel drive a lot.
Turn square right.
Mostly, pretty much just been driving the 4-wheel drive cars. They are just my favourites, so.
30, 4 right, cut 30.
Doesn't mean I don't enjoy driving this though. Like I said, I don't think this was Richard Burns' first ever rally car. I think his first ever rally car was an old Escort, I think. But this is certainly the first car he drove in serious competition. I can't think of a better car to start rallying in, to be honest. Front wheel drive, bit of power but not too much. Little hatchback.
5 right, tightens into 3 left of the crest. And small crest.
Again, I love just like throwing this car and cars like it through these stages. So rewarding, just fun.
Turn 2 right. Into 6
2 right, where is it?
40.
It's not there, it's there. Alright, that's not a 2 right, come on now. That's a 3 right. That's a caution 3 right, if anything.
And late 5 left, tightens into crest, and 6 right, opens long. Tightens 4.
Oh, no, got bounced off that banking there.
5 left, 40. 5 right to the crest. Tightens 3, past junction, and left of the jump.
You know, if you're getting into this game and you're really getting stuck into the car list, don't overlook cars like this. It's very tempting just to go straight into the really fast WRC cars that we all know and love. Oh my god, I'm going to roll. No, I'm not.
5 right, the crest.
Physics.
6 left.
But definitely put some seat time in cars like this, because
Big jump, 90.
they're just a lot of fun.
Right, 60.
Teach you a lot about car control, throttle application, things like that.
30. 4 right short.
I think this Finland rally is
20.
a good substitute for Rally GB.
50. 5 left of the
Again,
crest.
Codemasters, I am begging.
4 right to the crest. 60.
Just give us the stages that were in the dirt games. Ah, there we are at the end. Oh, an over a jump, wicked. And stuck the landing. There we go, made it. But yeah, if we could get the Rally GB stages from Dirts 1 and 2 into this game, I have a feeling they're going to do that anyway at some point, but I would be very happy. I could probably drive the Sweet Lamb stage in my sleep at this point. But yeah, that's the Peugeot. That's also the slowest car we're going to drive. Next car is going to be the main one, the championship-winning 2001 Subaru Impreza. Let's do it. And here it is, the Bug-Eye. Now, I never liked this car when I was a lot younger, but as I've gotten older, I actually kind of appreciate the styling of it. I like the carbon headlights do look pretty nice. And here it is, the number 5 car with Richard Burns and Robert Reed on the window there. So this is the proper championship-winning car that Richard Burns used to win the 2001 WRC Championship, the last British driver to do it. And yeah, it's I don't know what to say really. It's quite sad in a way. I feel like there should definitely be more British drivers at the forefront of rallying, but unfortunately rallying in this country has kind of not been the same since Richard and Colin were around. It's a real shame. I hope Elfyn Evans can bring some of that success home. I really hope he can win a WRC championship at some point. And yeah, Richard Burns' only win of the 2001 season was Rally New Zealand, so that's where we've come. Here today, the Mangapai stage. Fun stage, it's a short one, it's 6 kilometers. I don't really like doing the long stages in these videos because I feel like that would drag it out and then I have to cut and change the stages, and I'd rather have the full driving experience in. So that's what we're going to do today. Yeah, very enjoyable stage, medium gravel and a little bit of concrete. It's quite fun, it's all very grippy. The car is very grippy on this stage. It's really fun to drive, really fun to throw this car around. This car sounds amazing. It's probably my favorite sounding car in the game so far, and you'll see why in just a sec. But yeah, I think I've yapped on enough. Let's get to it. God, listen to that Boxer engine. Love the dash. It looks very analog, but digital. It's like 70s sci-fi. Oh, where we go. Gonna try and channel my inner Bernsey for this stage. Try and drive as smooth as possible, he says as he hits the terrain. But it's fine. Okay, it's nice driving a 4-wheel drive car again. Nice driving an Impreza again. I love Imprezas. I'd love to own one day. I don't think it's ever going to happen, but man can dream. All have delusions. It's all the same. Nice driving more flappy paddles as well. In real life, this would have had a push-pull shifter. Obviously, I don't have one of those, so I'm just using my normal flappy paddles. I could have carried way more speed there. Really enjoy these New Zealand stages too. Very grippy, gravel, a lot of fun to drive on. Those bridges are scary, man. They come out of nowhere. Also, this thing sounds awesome. Sounds like lightning in a bottle. Just sounds powerful. Ooh, nearly. I was gonna say my favorite race cars are always like low displacement, but sound awesome. I am lifting quite a bit for some of these corners when I don't need to, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Like I said, I'm trying to channel Bernsey. No. Nearly. Go halfway through the stage. Big 2 left, where is it? Yep, nearly. I'm trying my best, man, but it's not really working. I'm just enjoying driving this car. It's so balanced as it hits the wall. This was my favourite car in Dirt Rally 2, so Really nice to drive it in WRC. Basically feels the same, to be honest. Nice balance to it. It doesn't feel too leery. It's great to drive on these gravel stages.
5 left, tightens of the crest, slowing, and 6 left, and 4 right, over bridge, 50, 4 right short, into 2 left short.
Oh, a little left up on the bridge there.
Cut, into 4 left, 30, 3 right, don't cut, 80.
God, I can't wait to get VR support for this game. VR and triple support, if it's ever...
30,
Don't think we'll ever get triples, but VR will be good.
5 left, 5 right, 40, 5 right.
Oh, these are all blind. Oh, the door's gone. Okay, I just closed it.
4 left short, and 6 left, caution, 5 right short, over bridge, to slight left, and 5 right, 40.
How many bridges are there?
Late 3 left, opens, into 5 left, past junction, 30. Long crest,
Oh, that was a nice corner.
finish,
There we go.
Okay,
Probably a few more incidents than there needed to be, like my door hanging off. And I said I was going to try and channel me in a Bernsey, and I failed miserably, but it's fine. And honestly, just go to the replay. Just driving this car. I mentioned it's my favorite car. It was my favorite car in WRC in. Pardon me. It was my favorite car in Dirt Rally 2, and it's really fun to drive in this game. Just, I know I said it a few times, but just the handling. It's just easy to drive. And easy cars to drive aren't always easy to race because you have to push them harder. But something about this car, it just gels with me. I really enjoy it. It's a Subaru Impreza, and I love Imprezas so much. They're my favorite of all the JDM cars. I think they are my favorite. And yeah, just obviously the association with Richard Burns being his only championship was won in this car. Yeah, it's pretty nice to drive it, even if it is pixels on a screen. But anyway, there's one more car. Let's move on to it. And here it is, the Peugeot 206 WRC championship winning car in the hands of Marcus Gronholm in 2000 and 2002. Unfortunately, Richard Burns didn't have a lot of success in this car. He didn't get a win. He just got some podiums. It didn't really suit him. In fact, before his illness, he was in talks to go back to Subaru, and that would have been special, especially with Pet Stolberg winning the 2003 championship. I think something really nice could have happened there, but alas, this is the last car that Richard Burns ever drove in competition before his illness. And I absolutely love the 206 WRC. It just reminds me of Colin McRae 2. I do prefer the 1999 livery with the big Peugeot badge taking up the front left-hand side of the bonnet. And I really hope that we can get that in this game maybe somehow. I don't know, maybe they'll fix the livery editor and we can share liveries and some absolute whiz will make it. But anyway, we've come to the Pontils stage on the fictional Rally Iberia. The last rally that Richard ever took part in was the Rally Spain before his illness. He didn't, unfortunately, he didn't see out the end of the season. So I thought this is really the best thing we can do. I don't really enjoy tarmac too much in WRC in these four-wheel drive cars. I did say in my F2 kit car video that tarmac's improved, and it has. But it's still kind of bad, especially in a four-wheel drive car. But I think this is going to be fun. It's a fun little car to whip around. The stages are fun. They're satisfying to get right. And yeah, let's do it. So I'm in the 206, and oddly for this car, the driver doesn't have a dash. There's a unit on the center console that gives you some rev lights and tells you what gear you're in. But if I pull the handbrake in and give it some revs, the co-driver has an actual dash. I don't understand the meaning of that, but anyway. And it's all like sound, away we go. Oh wait, wrong sport, never mind. So, tarmac in this game, I said I don't like it. And the reasons are, it's very difficult to hold a slide in this game, on these physics. Which is not good in a rally game, unfortunately. I'm still having fun, but it's a bit of a weird experience. I've got off on that corner so many times. I don't know why I downshifted there. Okay, downhill braking in a right car is always spooky.
60. 6 right, brake 50. Hairpin right.
Yeah, when you slide, it's like the game just it wants to kill the slide instantly,
And small jump.
which
30 to left.
ain't great in a rally game. Like, you need to slide to go fast.
70. 4 left short.
I don't know if it's like hero physics,
3 left.
or at least Codemasters' interpretation of hero Hollywood physics, but
Short.
I don't like it. I'm kind of tolerating it, to be honest, because I enjoy driving these cars.
6 right.
Over a second up on my PB, let's go.
Late. 1 left. And crest. 30.
I really enjoy this stage though. Actually, the tarmac stages, I do enjoy.
40.
And the feel of the car on tarmac is still
75.
something I'm getting a lot of satisfaction out of.
4 right short.
Granted, I'm using a direct drive wheel,
80.
but
6 right. 40.
you do feel the granularity of the tarmac
5 left.
under the tyres,
Bridge.
at least on my settings.
Keep in 30. 4 right. Opens. 40.
Trying to change my approach to driving on tarmac. I typically just drive on tarmac how I drive on gravel, which is
Left of the crest.
big steering inputs, lots of throttle, big slides, and it doesn't really work, so I'm trying to change my
3 right.
approach a little bit.
Tightens. 2 right and 5 left. 50. Square left. Half long.
I didn't want to go into that barrier.
To 4 right. To 5 left short.
Alright, I suppose let's talk about the car a little bit. Championship winning car in 2 seasons.
Opens.
Marcus Gronholm, 2000, 2002.
Crest. 40. Slight
A lot smaller than its counterparts. Obviously, the Imprezas and 3 seconds, damn. The Imprezas and the Focuses and Zaras
and 5 right. Don't cut. 6
and the Lancers.
3 left.
Very short wheelbase, feels very
80. 6 right.
very responsive. It's the best way to describe it.
To 5 right. 30. 4 left short. Into 3 right. Into 2 left.
Oh man, this stage in
50.
VR must be cool.
And 6 right. Half long. 40.
I need to watch some of the
2 right.
alien runs of these kinds of stages.
2 left short. And 4 right. And 2 left. 70. Slight right.
Again, I am just trying to be as careful as possible.
3 right short.
Trying to make Bernsey proud by not slamming into the guardrails.
4 left. Tightens. And 4 right. 30. 2 left sharp. To 1 right short. And 4 left. Opens. 60. Slowing. 60.
Still not sure about some of these pace notes.
2 left. Tightens.
Sorry for not talking so much, I am concentrating really hard. That's a massive cut there that
3
I don't think my co-driver called out.
Big caution. 4 right. And 2 right.
No, I'm down my PB,
Early. 2 left. 90.
even though I'm still 3 seconds up.
6 left short. And slight right. Slowing into 4 left. Into 4 right. Into 2 left short. 60. 1 right.
Nope. Oh, fuck. Steering's a bit bent now.
2 left. Unseen. 40. 5 right. Brake into 3 left. 30. 5 left short.
Damn, I thought I was doing so well there.
Right. And 3 right. Tightens to early 3 left. 80. 5 left. 60. 5 right. Opens. 40. 4 right. 4 left short. And 5 right.
I bet I've got my concentration eyes on.
4 right. 40. Slight left. To 4 right short. And 3 left.
Alright, we're nearly there.
60. Slight left, 70, right of the crest, 150. 5 right, cut, 110.
How much of a cut?
Crest, 70.
Alright, not much.
Finish,
There we go.
140 to stop. Okay, that's a 5 minute.
Oh, there we go.
9.
I think it's so silly how the rally kind of ends with the stage ends with the AI taking over and it's slamming it, going sideways. It's kind of funny. Anyway, yeah, let's put the replay on just so we can have a look at this glorious little thing. Yeah, the graphics leave a bit to be decided sometimes, especially in the replay. Anyway, yeah, that is the conclusion, the very sort of sad conclusion of Richard Burns' WRC career. Unfortunately, it didn't last as long as it really should have. He unfortunately got developed a brain tumor and he passed away in 2005. But his legacy lives on, of course, for us sim racers. There's Richard Burns Rally, 20-year-old game that is still being supported to this day. And again, the reason I want to make this video is kind of, there's a lot of opinions, shall we say, out there in the sim racing world, and there's a lot of back and forth and a lot of just arguing, people screaming into the void about rally sim this, simcade that, Codemasters, EA, and it's kind of like, it's just, I just want to sort of like get a view across that kind of thing is not needed. I love rallying and sim racing. I think it's my favorite thing to do, but you got to remember, this is a niche within a niche within a niche within a niche. So all the arguing, all the elitism, it's just not needed. Do I think this is a replacement for Richard Burns Rally? Absolutely not. Do I think this is a great rally game to sit on your couch and play? Absolutely. You know, RBR is not going anywhere. It's been around for 20 years and it's going to be around for 20 more. And as soon as I get some batteries for my VR headset, I'm going to be playing it some more and making some videos. So yeah, I've been missing playing it. As much as I enjoy this, I do kind of want to get back into RBR. This is just casual. I want to fly through some stages in my favorite rally car game, whereas RBR is more for doing full rallies and doing that kind of thing. But anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and please consider leaving a like and maybe even subscribing. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.